Hello, everybody. Still a little coughing, beginning cold around here. We had to put our jackets last night and walk the dog out. It was kind of like chilly and windy. Maybe got a little bit cold going on, but astrology is going on. That's what is important. We are getting to a very special moment now. We'll be preparing for this moment. We will working on this moment for a very long time. That would begin a while back, even before. That was the meeting. If you go back into the spatial report that I did, that was when the three feminine energies, that was the Lilith, that was the Venus and the Moon coming in together, and Cancer was one of these events, but there was even events before that created this event to coming in together. Currently, we have Lilith, which is retrograde, is moving back into Cancer. She's moving back and forth, back and forth. She's going to play between the ego and the family to clear the shadow from within. If you do your shadow work, you will understand. Today, Lilith, she's going to be begin to trine to Mars. That's meant to kill the anger shadow from within itself. Beautiful energies. Some point, the ascendant is going to trine Lilith to tell, hey, that's what you have to go. That is your vision. That is your path. But today we are going to have the moon. It's going to begin to help with trine for shifting of Venus from Leo, from this control situation, from these situations that she is right now, from these karmic situations, to move and help Venus with the transitions into Virgo. The moon is always going to be shifted to later on, but we are going to have this transition. And now Venus is looking into the moon. She's looking for the help in some of you. I even close the window because it's a lot of sound to construction. Sorry about that. And look at this. Okay, that's it's Venus right here. She's been alone for a while, and she's looking into the moon with the sunlight behind. And what is that going to mean today? Today, that mid-heaven, it's going to first of all begin to meet them one by one. It's going to meet Lilith, then it's going to meet Venus, then it's going to meet the Sun, and all that is going to be evolving within the moon. A lot of healing. I will suggest to you, if you're masculine, don't be mad at the feminine energies. They are working on, they do things from within. If you're feminine and working in your feminine side and the feminine's energies, use these energies to unite those three energies from within you. That is the Lilith, that is a Venus, and that is a moon from within you. That is the mother, that is the goddess from within you, and that is your shadow side as a female from within your own self. All right. So let me get you to the charts that are going on today. Early at 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to have the ascendant in Virgo, which is pretty good. That is about focus within healing, focus from within the situations that goes on, dealing with the Uranus and the North Node Uranus for it. In Taurus is about something to be healed on the earth from here now, because that beautiful trine actually is between the Pluto is so much involved now. Pluto is giving divine energies to Venus, and we have in the moon that it's trining Venus right now. For Venus is in 29 degrees 7 minutes, The moon, it's actually with in Sag. She's in 21 degrees. For she's going to move to Capricorn. It's pretty much the same time Venus is going to move into Virgo. That's it's going to be this beautiful trine. It's going to move like they're both going to be shift. The moon, it's kind of like is going to increase that energy. That is about when the moon enters Capricorn, it is about to say, okay, now you're ready to do the work. Now you're ready to do the things within you, to heal from within, to transform. And this is going to be a beautiful transformations of Venus from within today. MC is in Gemini. That is a pretty much within the, it is in the middle of the zodiac sign. You're going to be dealing with within duality, friendships, friends, close communications, and so on, social events, socializing with people. Um, but the MC is preparing Lilith for remove the shade from it in you. Look at in your fears, overcome your fears, be more socialized. You're a goddess. You're not just this shadow that you put in the front of you, and that is going to be a lot of internal work during this. The moon also is in divine energies with Uranus in the North Node. That is about beautiful divine energies of expressions. That is about the divine wants to help the moon. It's like you need to give divine advice to through your intuitions to tell your love what needs to be done. Beautiful day, beautiful transformations for. We're also going to have a intense energies within. Don't forget the Mercury is in Libra and ascendant during that next hour, which is 8 o'clock in the morning, is going to have squares with Jupiter, like of growth. Why you don't grow? Because you didn't learn the mistakes that you learned. That is to unlearn what you learn, to clear the mistakes of the old learning. And then Jupiter is going to come out of spite of Pisces, and is going to begin into Aries, giving you a new beginning. This new beginning is going to be, remind you, begin around Christmas time. That is a December 20th, 21st. You're going to feel this energy of the new beginning from within you. Until then, work your inner work. Um, Lilith is right now in a square with Uranus in the North Node. She's in 12 degrees, 57 minutes from within. If you have something that it's in this degrees, I spoke about this before. That is this square of fixed signs. That is like you don't want to change certain things, you don't want to remove things, but you need to make something permanent. You need to do permanent from within you. And Lilith moving back and forth between Cancer and Leo is just maybe driving you nuts from within. But it is about to learn your shadow, to stop playing with the shadow, stop doing the shadow work that needs to be kind of like stop within this, be the goddess, okay? Because God gives you these energies to be for it, these secrets, okay? For MC is at 29 degrees, 50 minutes. It's kind of like a completely square between the MC and the ascendant for because this square is like very interesting because the ascendant is at 29 degrees 51 minutes. The MC, which is the midheaven, the things that you're going to work, is 29 degrees 50 minutes. But they're about the one, it's about to approach Cancer, which is the family. The other one is to approach Libra, which is the relationships. And when they both kind of like squaring each other and they moved in there, you're going to be looking at the family and the relationships, intense situations from within you. What that has to do with you. Jupiter is very involved within this. It's like, well, you have the intense because you didn't learn, you didn't grow. I'm sending you back to relearn things. You have to go back and just don't worry about it. Look your mistakes, reevaluate. I'll help you. It's gonna take you a couple of months, but I'll take you there. Um, So during this process, be patient within yourself. Okay, we spoke about this. A lot of other astrologers, they also remind you about this process. Nothing happens easier, but it takes a lot of understandings from within you. Our friend Mars, right now, he is sextiling with Jupiter. He's supporting this, the masculine energy from within you, that warrior, the spiritual warrior from within you. Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, you both have a spiritual warrior from within you. And he's been talking to you. He's been telling you this was the right thing. That's what the right situations. That's the right things. He's still square the sun that is in Virgo. I mean, the sun is at 11 degrees at Virgo, and Mars is at 8 degrees, 25 minutes in Gemini. And these two masculine energies are really, I mean, this has been like quite a bit internal fights within you. But those fights, they're going to end up at some point because the sun wants to begin to move in Libra. Then it's going to have a triumph. Then it's going to be the love, the compassion. The masculine is going to understand everything. So during the Libra seasons, there's going to be a beautiful situations. We're also going to be having a Mercury retrograde. So things going to get better, but hold on in there. Hold on your horses, hold on your aggravations, hold on your situations. But learn at 9 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is in Libra at 11 degrees, 47 minutes, pretty much together with Mercury. It's got a trines with Mars. It's communications to learn the masculine energies within you, not to go ahead and make aggravation phone calls for, especially if they are attached or related to a family. The midheaven is at 13 degrees, squaring the ascendant, because what you see now is affecting your family and you're trying to get the situation squared away. That's not the right situations. That energy shows you what is the problem. To solve the problem, you have to look at it to the sun, which is the authority figure. That could be your father, that could be your authority from within your own self. And that authority is going to work within the divine's energies that will be, because that is a beautiful trine with Uranus and North Node. Look at the current situations, look at what it is, assesses the damage, begin to rebuild. That's what you need to look for. But if you do it on your own, without an advice, without something else, you're probably going to feel like I can do it on my own. Yeah, you probably can't. But in all these situations, the moon is sextile Saturn. That is like, calm down, Mr. Karma. Let's give us a chance to fix the situations, to express all this. I'll take care of Venus. Don't just beat up on Venus yet, because Saturn is still opposing Venus in there. He still hold on, not that tight, but still hold on. The karma still hold on to Venus from within. And the moon is like, take it easy. I'll, I'll talk. I'll see what I can do. I'll figure all the things out. Give me a time. That's what this is today is going on. That is it. Is situations between the moon and Venus. Beautiful healing energies I see here. So 10 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is at 22 degrees. That is the visions of what you're going to work. Beautiful divine energies with Neptune. That it's a vision, clarity, healing the duality, healing a confusions, healing a all sorts of manipulation for manifestations and so on. The cloud from within. It's going to be beautiful visions in there from the divine. The ascendant is actually in sextile with Venus. It is about Venus to get healed. She gets the message. The moon is in sextile with very much is going to be involved within, because Saturn is in sextile with the moon. The moon sextile with the ascendant. Ascendant is a sextile with Venus. They're like having a chain reactions that's going on. It's pretty much beautiful to empower all these energies, and it's going to be about the relationship. That's the relationship between the moon and Venus, or maybe the moon and Venus about the relationships within their own family, because MC is still, the midheaven is still in Cancer, but this time what you're going to look is these visions, because Neptune is in trine with midheaven. Midheaven, that is your point of actions of the current present time. Okay, that is the beginning of the 10th house. What do you do? Professions and so on in there. That's what you are going to deal with it during this time at 11 o'clock. For the MC is together with Lilith. The focus will be in the dark side of your shadow. Intense energy. I won't lie to you, because this Lilith is opposing Saturn. Okay, and that job in there, it's also squaring the North Node and Uranus, and that is also a squaring Saturn. Karmic lessons to be learned. Lilith is retrograde. That is mean she's in a soul position, but she's getting help. She's getting help from Mercury. She's getting help from Mars, and she's getting a help from Jupiter to grow, which is mean that you're going to look from within, that when you take the mask off, you are going to face the real problem, the real situations, the reality, and you fix that from within. Fixing it, gain that wisdom to fix that, because it's for better future for you, for yourself, for everyone around you, for your kingdom, from your family, and so on, and kids, if that is involved, because this is in Leo. Leo is the house of the kids. Okay, it is the fifth zodiac sign. That's where the kids are getting wise in the fifth year. They're learning this. So at noon, we are going to dealing again with Scorpio, Taurus. Now from Lilith, you're moving to Venus, and you're like, okay, well, I've killed the shadow. Now I have to understand my feminine side, my royalty side from with me. Okay, and that is opposing Saturn. Is like, okay, I got it. I got the point. I got the situation. The ascendant is at 17 degrees. It's opposing Uranus and the North Node, squaring Lilith, squaring Saturn. Intense energies at this time. But there is a divine energies from Pluto towards MC and Venus in there. Okay, supporting this taking the face mask off and shine the light from within you. Shine that light that you cover, because Lilith, it's covering Venus. Venus didn't came out to be in love. Lilith shows up, the toxic side, the thing side. Now, when you take the fast mask off, you are see this beautiful face of Venus that shines from within you. And the moon is helping you in there, the mothering side from within you, helping within this transition. Venus is in 29 degrees, 23 minutes, and the end of Leo. Now, the sun is getting a support from the ascendant. There is a sextile towards the sun, which is right now falls off it in the 10th house. Now the king prepare himself to do some kind of work. The mind from within you, the authoritative figure right now from within you. Now you're probably going to communicate with this authoritative figure to go ahead and fix this karmic situations. That is it, because the sun is in trine with the North Node in Uranus in Taurus in the current present time. Now could be fixed, or there is going to be more intense energies in there. Choice is yours. Okay. So in the next hour at 1 o'clock, the MC is together with the midheaven. Okay, that is a 13 degrees, 44 minutes. Joining the sun at 12 degrees, 9 minutes. Beautiful trines towards the North Node in Uranus. Gotta fix this, but it's gonna require what? It's gonna require transformation. It's gonna require transformation. That's what it's going to require. And during this time, are you going to be practicing transformation, or are you going to be practicing aggravations with Mars? You're going to be angry warrior. So if you go to your authority figure and they are angry, there's nothing good's going to come out. I'm telling you what's not going to come out, because ascendant at 29 degrees at Scorpio, it's opposing Mars. And that energy can turn vindictive and damaging towards who? Towards Venus. The ascendant is square Venus at 29 degrees. That is this energy that of a vision of this anger is not going to help Venus. It's not going to help this feminine energies. So it could be a more damage. Right now is the moment actually to transform, to help, to look from within, because otherwise there's going to be a more devastations to the Venus who was already damaged from before, from within. And 2 o'clock, the MC, it's approaching Libra. It's about relationships. So whatever happens within the relationship between Lilith, Venus, the father figure, authority figure, yourself, your mind, and so on, that's the relationships that you have within you. That is a part of you. You have these relationships, and now those relationships, either they paid off or they did a lot of destructions. You will pay anyway the price. You are gonna get the reward or pay the price. Depends of what did you do. So midheaven, it's 0 degrees, 04 minutes in Libra at this time. Pretty much coming together with Mercury, they're opposing Neptune and Jupiter. It's kind of like you don't see the growth, like people didn't grow from within, people didn't realize the growth. People have this different visions, they're opposing the visions, the properly visions. Everyone is looking to the moon, to the intuition from within, what to do with in the situation. But now the moon is also not in a good position. Why? Because she is squaring Neptune, and she's in the square of what the things are going on, knowing it's not the right actions about this relationship situation. But she's in sextile with Saturn. Is like, well, you did a mistake, you're gonna pay for your mistake. That's what situations is. Venus kind of like don't like it, but that's what it is. It is that intuitions that goes on from within. But I think she's gonna get better by by the end of the day. You are going to learn more, because things just begin to be unfold. So in the next hour, the ascendant is at 23 degrees of Sag. That is a togetherness with the moon. Now the moon sees like, oh my God, I should have done different situations, not to be mad, not to be this. I'm going to be looking at all these things that were hidden, that is the sextile from Saturn. But now Saturn is trining the MC within Libra. That it's a 16 degrees of Libra, pretty much in the middle of Libra. It's about the relationship. But during this time, the midheaven is receiving a divine intervention. Now the Uranus and the North Node, they have 150 degrees divine aspect towards this work. It is a divine work that needs to be done. Okay, it is divine intervention. That's coming from Saturn trining midheaven. That it's coming in from Mars trining both midheaven and Mercury. So there's going to be a divine communications, interventions from within. See, kind of like a miracles that you're going to happen from within you, that you'd have to perform something within the relationships. It needs to be talked out. It needs to be understand out from within. That's going to be involving the sun within your mind. For it, the sun begins to be at the 12th degree of Virgo. It's healing, healing, it's transforming. You need to stop all this. And Venus is at 29 degrees, 32 minutes, still moving. Now both ascendant and the moon shining this light towards Venus from within. So at 4 o'clock p.m., the ascendant is in Capricorn, divine energies from Mars. Now the divine masculine comes in. It's like, get, do it. What are you afraid of it? The warrior, it's not afraid of anything. The warrior gives you the power within the soul, your own divine warrior in you. It's going to be a divine messages during this time. Now, the sun is in trine with the ascendant, is in trine with Uranus, and is a trine to that Uranus is in trine with Pluto. Last thing, because now Uranus and it's moving and moving out, is going to be this trine with Pluto is going to be begin to be felt less, less, and less until fades out. Because of Uranus that's coming down. But we are going to be experiencing this energies little by little by little from within us, but that's still going to be an active aspect at this time. Okay, MC is in Scorpio. That is at the 2 degrees in 19 minutes. Now you're going to dealing with this shadow work, but that's going to help. Venus deciding to go ahead and clear the clusters, clear the closures, clear the darkness from within, clear, digging up. It's like, I understand, I'm doing the work. I'm going to be doing that work. The sun says I'm going to be doing the work as well. The moon says, okay, let's go together as a family. So you're going to be feeling these unifications energies at 4 p.m. about let's go put things together. Let's unify things from within us. All right. So at 5 p.m., this energy is going to be helping a lot. Now the king is satisfied from within because the MC at 17 degrees, 39 minutes, which is the current work that you're doing at the moment, is in sextile with the moon. Now the mind, the authority figure, your father, the father, your understandings about father, or the father from within you, or if you are masculine, what is your understanding about father and so on, is healing, is doing the work. It is like, I got it, I need to look at these situations more, need to pay more attention from within. There is the North Node in Uranus helping now the sun, and midheaven says like, see, you clear the dirt from within. How do you feel now? I feel better. I don't feel any more pressure. I don't feel any more things. You heal some kind of situations. You remove dirt out of from within you, and you're getting the clarity visions of what you need to do next, because that midheaven is in trine with Neptune. That is I see the impact of removing the dirt. Now I'm going to be doing more. I understand what visions that needs to be done. I understand there is some more works to be done, but this work now is better for me. I feel better. The reason is because of Neptune, who's given the visions. It's connecting in sextile with the North Node in Uranus, which says the universe and the current moment, the current presentations, the current karma. We are working together. We are sending this energy within your mind, within your father, with your authority figure. We are sending this energy out there to be seen, to be done from it. Then the king gets that energy, says like, I'm doing this inner work within the darkness, within the shadow, and I can shine from within. But if that is not the energy has been taken, if the ego is in power, the midheaven is opposing North Node and Uranus, and then it's going to be like situations is not fixed. Lilith is squaring all that situations, that is the shadow work, and Saturn still opposing Venus. Also, he's squaring the midheaven and squaring all this process. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to work with the removing the shadow, the dirt, or you are going to still be in this negative, lower vibrations from within you? That is the choice you need to make. A clear, conscious, mental choice. And at 6 p.m., the MC is at Sag. If you did the work, there's going to be beautiful communications. Mercury is entwined with the ascendant. Mercury is entwined with Mars. Mars is happy if you did the work. He's not aggravated. Mars is also entwined with the ascendant, which is in Aquarius. All happy. But that reward is right now coming in towards the Sun, towards the Father, towards the authority figure, authority from within you. That is a divine energies from the ascendant. It's like it was divine time. It was divine time to do this positions from within. Midheaven is in sextile with Mercury. Midheaven is entwined with Jupiter and Neptune. Now this energy is positive. You see the growth that you did. You see a new visions. I have to do more. I did that work. I did the situations. If you didn't did the work though, the midheaven, which is MC, it is opposing Mars. Aggravations, and Mars is still angry at the father. So the job that you didn't do it, you're angry at yourself, which is that spiritual warrior from within you, and Mars is angry from within, and that is angry within your mind of the things that you didn't overcome, things that you didn't did right. The thing that it's also affecting is Venus, because Venus right now is in a square with midheaven. She is not satisfied from within you. You hurting the love from within you. That is gonna be this energy during this time. At 7 p.m., we are going to have the ascendant in Pisces, square positions with Venus and the Sun is squaring with midheaven. Boy, if you didn't did the work, now you feel guilty as sin. I mean, there is a lot of intense energies. Mars is not happy, and so on, and so on, and so on. And you are like, what on earth? And here's come the divine's energies, and they're like, I told you so. You're not doing the work, it's not helping anybody. So that is coming because the midheaven is on 16 degrees of Sagittarius, into that divine energies are coming from Uranus, which is represents the sudden changes, the things that hunt you back, the sudden situations. That is the thing that when you did something wrong, all of a sudden, right away. You did something right, right away. He is the one who creates all these sudden changes, but he is in Taurus. He is in Earth, and he's here on Earth. And a lot of people think about it, why the things happen fast. That's what happens fast. Okay. But these divine energies, they're going to be talking from within you, because Sag is this is the expression, this is the communications from within. This is a timing that you express everything. Midheaven is in sextile with Saturn, so Saturn agrees with midheaven. Saturn says, like, well, it's a karmic situations. I'm good with it. But if you did the good job, the Sun, which is the mind from with you, it's in peace. It is in the divine situations with Uranus in the North Node, because the Sun now is entwined with both of them, and you don't feel this intense energies. Why? You did the job for it. If you didn't did the job, then the situation is different. Now, both Venus and the Moon are preparing to shifting zodiac signs. Okay, they're both going to go from fire into earth. That's going to be from volcano to create, from this destructive energy to heal and correct action energy. You're going to feel this shift. It's going to happen around 8 o'clock in the afternoon. You are going to get to this energy. So now the midheaven is at 0 degrees at um, Capricorn. Work. You're going to do the work. You're going to feel the fruits from your work. Please, please don't say I didn't warn you. Don't make phone calls. Don't communicate and try to solve a relationships. Period. And I mean it. I really mean it. Okay? I'll tell you why. Midheaven is got a square with Neptune, with the ascendant and Jupiter, whereas the moon, it's pretty close together. So that is it, like 4 squares in there with all this. What does that mean to you, though? That's mean that you don't have the clarity at the moment, which is it's clouding your judgment, because Neptune doesn't give you the right visions from within you to do the right job. So basically, you're doing something that you don't know what you're doing. So better not doing it. You don't have a clarity of point of directions now because the ascendant is in square with midheaven. Okay. And 10, you don't have the growth because you haven't learned the lesson. You have to go back and relearn the lesson, relearn the things from within you. Okay. So there is a lot of energies that apply to all this from within you. And to remind you, Chiron is in Aries. Okay. He's like you need to heal yourself, self healing. He's in 15 degrees. Okay, so now you have the moon who squaring Jupiter. Is like, man, these are emotions. I didn't grow. I'm angry. I have to express. I have to tell. No, the moon is also have a lack of visions currently at the moment of what direction needs to go. What is you going to make a phone call at the same time? And then the moon is also squaring Neptune. You don't see it. You're in the dark. This is like you're trying to see clearly where the fish is, but it's all muddy water. When it's all mud, you don't see where it's going. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But guess what? You're trying to make communications. It's not going to happen because both midheaven and the moon are squaring Mercury in Libra. And Mercury and Libra, it is opposing the ascendant and Jupiter. What does that mean to you? Aggravation communications of the job that was not done. Aggravations, emotions, because the job was not done. Something wasn't done correctly. Something wasn't done right. Okay. And now there is a missing of growth and there is a mission of failure from within. And now you're trying to make communications to solve the situations out. You should have done the work. And midheaven, though, if you did the work, the midheaven and the moon, it's having a trine towards Venus. Love heals everything. You need to understand that the love will heal everything. And if you did the job, Mercury is in trine with Mars. No aggravations in there. Why? Your conscience is clear about the relationship that is within you, from within you. What in these situations? You did the job. The sun is in trine with Uranus in the North Node. And Venus, if she did her job, she's in divine energy from the ascendant. How about that? But it's all about did you did the inner work from previous time. So 9 o'clock's coming in. All right, things happen, but now it's time to heal. Now it's time to do the right actions, take a new approach, Take a look at it. New situations from within. MC, which is the midheaven, is in Capricorn. Job has to be done. Who has to do the job though? Divine's energy towards Lilith. That is a divine's energy during this time of the hour. Did that face mask falls off? Probably didn't. Now, the sun, your mind, the mother, the authority figure from within you, is entwined with the midheaven. He's like, I need to get to work. I need to get this to the bottom of this. I need to take this energy in the earth. I need to fix this situation. Beautiful trine with Jupiter and the North Node. It's the karma that needs to be done. It's a karma situations that needs to be resolved, but that's going to be involved mid-heaven. What is in within your soul? What is in your current things, the current situations? It's beautiful art trine. Really good work. It is time to do the things right. It is the time to get this because we didn't do it. Now enough is enough. I am the king. I am the mind. I am the authority figure. I am the father. I am taking this leader situations from within because now that father has been put aside from before. Now he is like, I can't do it anymore. And that is the Virgo stubbornness from within because he has to heal the situations in him, but also with everybody else around. Okay. So the ascendant is at 26 degrees at Aries. It's beautiful trine with the moon, and the moon has a beautiful trine with Venus, and Venus trine with the ascendant. Now they see that they need to have a new approach, taking the new step, taking it new situations, prepare for something new as a situations from within. So at 10 o'clock, finally, we are having that shift that you were dealing for. That is the shift of the moon shifting into Capricorn. Currently, exactly at 10 p.m., the moon is 29 degrees 59 minutes, which is 1 minute away from Capricorn, and Venus is at 29 degrees 54 minutes with Leo, which is the end of Leo. So midheaven right now, the things that you're going to be focused is at 28 degrees 17 minutes in Capricorn. That is the divine energies towards Venus to make the transitions. It's her divine right to transit and to heal the wounded part from within herself and to begin the healing process the same way the healing process of the father is, of the mind from within you is, the authority figure from within you is. Now your love, the love from within you is going to walk the same path as the sun did for about 2 weeks now in the same situation from within. The midheaven is together with Pluto, the deep, deep transformations, the deep situations from within. Now is the activations of the healing process of the love from within you. Beautiful energies at 10 o'clock. The ascendant is together with Uranus, which is the universe. The universe is going to support all this. It's together with the North Node. It's trine with the midheaven and Pluto. It's trine with the sun. All this for the goodness from within you. So you can learn the transition process, the situations from within you, that beautiful power of love from within you. And at 11 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be with Mars. Mars could have two positions now. He's in Gemini. So two positions, okay? Two different opinions, two different choices. I mean, if you everything was good, then Mars has the proper growth, and he is have the proper communications, proper situations. Midheaven is in Aquarius, beautiful trine between the air. Everything feels good within the air. How about the Earth, though? Does everything on the Earth is good? Probably not. Why? Because the ascendant is squaring Venus and squaring the Sun. Something that wasn't done right. He's still aggravated. He's still the things that wasn't done properly. That is the moon happy? Probably not. The moon didn't learn. The intuition didn't took the right approach. But anyway, has to move. She has to do her work at Capricorn. Now Venus is at the last 3 minutes with in Leo. She's shifting right now. With in Virgo, you're gonna be feeling the healing from within. Now the midheaven, it's healing the authority figure, the father figure from within you. Beautiful divine messages within your own self. You did the right thing. She's gonna be okay, but there is always gonna be intense energies. Those energies, because of the North Node, Uranus are squaring the midheaven and Saturn at Aquarius. You are not changed. You're not walking in Aquarius. You're not walking in the right energies, because the right energies, they are within the air. They are within the right things. And that's coming because midheaven is a trine with Mercury and Mercury is a trine with Mars. All this are air signs. That is a Mercury in Libra, there is a Mars in Gemini, and that is a midheaven in Aquarius, and Saturn, who is the karmic ruler. He's always also in Aquarius. Everything is in the air. Everything. Love is in the air. So you need to feel that. But now is what needs to be done within the earth. So that's what was the astrology gravitational report. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And hi, Erica. Thank you for watching the report, and say hi's in the chat. I appreciate it. For and waiting for questions. If there is no questions, gonna go ahead and close this report out there. And today we're going to have some at 4 p.m. We are going to have and digging into how to clear ancestral wounds patterns in karma, which we may not be aware of. All right, guys. Well, let me give you some love here, and some gifts of love for you guys. And we will be talking about tomorrow how our journey is going to be continue on with in evolutions. Thank you so much, guys, for watching it, and be love.